Yo, what up? What up? What up? What up? What up? We about to talk Abdullah Mason, Tim Tszyu, and possibly my boy Jamel Barnes gonna pop on with us and do an interview, man. He works out at the Mayweather facility, man, and he says he's up next, man. So hopefully my boy pop on tonight, man. We get that good old interview on for you guys. But tonight, man, we're gonna talk Abdullah Mason, Tim Tszyu, and we go talk Joey Spencer, man. Who wins that fight tomorrow night, man? We gonna talk about it. We got Sleep Grind in the building. We gonna play his intro, his theme song before he come on. But before we get started, we gotta hit the intro just for a little bit. I always gotta hit the intro just for a little bit. If I can even find it. You know what? I can't even find it, so we ain't even finna hit the intro. We're just gonna get straight to it. We're just gonna get straight to it tonight, man. We're gonna play my boy's song and bring my boy on.
2 days ago, I just got my hand done. She put grease in my shit. I just got my hand done 2 days ago. I just got my hand done. I just got my hand done. I just got my hand done 2 days ago. I just got my hand done. She put grease in my shit. I just got my hand done. 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 I just got my hand done 2 days ago. I just got my hand done.
Hey, what up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Sleep Grind in the building. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy LD, the King, and you tuning into Likeable Dialogue. Sleep Grind in the building. Sleep Grind. You just got your hair done or what?
That's the word, Brody.
I'm gonna play it one more time. Sleep Grind just for the one time.
2 days ago. I just got my hand done. She put grease in my shit. I just got my hand done 2 days ago. I just got my hand done. I just got my hand done. I just got my hand done 2 days ago.
It's dun. What up, Sleep Grind? What up with it? What up, bro?
What's the word, man?
Chilling, man. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think I like your new schedule, bro, because now you can come on with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Pop your ish for like 20 minutes and you can pop off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you do it earlier, if you do like a...
I can do it earlier, bro.
Eight,
I can do...
Yeah, if you go like 8, I'm up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nah, bro. We definitely go talk about that, bro. We definitely can get you on and we can do that, bro. Cause it like I can do this by myself. I do it by myself, but it'd be better when I have another individual to bounce ideas off of and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. But what's going on with you, man? Okay, well, we already got some chats, man. Mandy says, "Is your day how's your day been?" Man, it's been good, man. Hopefully yours been good. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, though.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Blakester says, "Yo, what up? What up? What up? What up? What up, man? Hey, everybody, make sure y'all hit that comment button, hit that comment chat, man. So, man, this weekend we got Abdullah Mason, we got Joey Spencer, and we got Tim Tszyu, man. Blakester, make sure you hit that subscribe button, man. Sleep Grind, what's your thoughts, man? What's your thoughts on these fights we got coming up this weekend?"
You said we got Abdullah Mason.
Yeah, we got Abdullah Mason, and he's fighting. I gotta get his opponent name, man. Because for some reason his
opponent don't matter, bro.
That's what I was gonna say. His opponent don't matter.
I always put the house on Abdullah, man. I don't care who he fight.
Right. Shout out to Blakester says they just subbed.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Hey, Blakester, make sure you hit the notification bell, man. Make sure you hit that notification bell. That way you get notified once we go live, man. I appreciate you. Amber Page says, "Sheesh, what up, what up?" But yeah, man, Abdullah Mason, man, he's a dog, man. To me, I feel like he's proven that he's able to go out, get knocked down, and then get right back up. Right. You know what I mean? So I feel like, man, he's actually like of the top up and coming talent. Abdullah Mason really stands out, man. Like, am I wrong for thinking that, or what's your thoughts?
Nah, in his age group, like, because I think his age group, I saying it from like 20 to 24, like that's his age group. I think he's number 1, bro. If you ask me,
think he's number 1. Who would you say number 2? Like in the up and comers?
Keyshawn.
Keyshawn got to be number 1, bro.
Nah,
You don't
Abdullah
think
number one.
Keyshawn got really Abdullah over Keyshawn Davis?
Yeah, bro.
Bro, that's wild sleep grind. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. That is wild.
Look, bro. I think of like for me, like if we doing 130 to 135, I say number one Tank, and then number two I always
But we
got
saying that,
Abdullah.
but we saying the up and comers.
Yeah, yeah.
I would still say
Keyshawn
Keyshawn is still up
number
and
two.
coming.
Well, but you think Keyshawn's number one because he got a belt? But
No,
I
I
say
think
Abdullah, bro.
Keyshawn is number one because one, like he ain't we I don't know. I just feel like Keyshawn, he just puts on like he's more popular. I would say he's more popular, or he's becoming a household name more so as Abdullah Mason is still becoming that
They
household
still
name.
building him up.
Yeah, they still building him up.
Yeah, but Keyshawn really became a household name like last year, though.
Yeah, but he's a household name though. He's still a household
He had
name.
a big year last year. So
Uh-huh.
who's to tell if Abdullah gonna have a big year this year?
But I still think like even if Abdullah have a big year this year, I still think he has 2 more years on him. Shout out to Blakester. Blakester says he just subbed and hit the notification bell. Heart emoji. Then he says, I don't know what that is. I think that was some emojis. Make sure you hit that super chat too, then Blakester. Shout out to you.
But
Shout out
for me,
to
Abdullah
Likeable
number one, bro.
Dog.
You say Abdullah number one?
Yeah, for me, like up and coming.
Yeah.
I think because I'm not even putting Carmel Moulton because he just 18, so I'm not adding him to that list.
Yeah,
But
but he's still on the up
the
and coming.
three,
But I wouldn't
yeah,
add him to that list right now. He's still a
the
baby
ones
face.
that's on like the same, like they really on the same level right now is like Abdullah, Keyshawn, and like Kid Austin.
Oh, okay, my bad. I apologize. She says I'm a she. LOL. I'm sorry. I apologize. I really do.
Blakesters. But
Blakester.
yeah, them three's like up and coming right now. I that's how I rank them.
Oh, for real?
Yep.
Yeah, man. Them three.
But
So rank them again because I'm sorry because the comments threw me off. Rank them again for me. Your rank.
number one for me is Abdullah. Like like I'm just talking like based off potential. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Like based on what they could be, or what I think they're gonna be in the next. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
for me is Abdullah. He got the highest ceiling, then Keyshawn, then Kid Austin.
Abdullah, Keyshawn, and then Kid Austin. You know what order I will put it in? I will put Keyshawn. I will put Abdullah. I will put Kid Austin. And the only reason why, because Kid Austin didn't fight Shakur. And I understand that he got sick and everything like that, but I don't know, man. That him not fighting Shakur Stevenson kind of like
Throw you off.
Yeah, it kind of throw me off because it's like, bro, like, you supposed to be that guy. You supposed to it just threw me off a bit, man. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. And it's not even about being that guy. It's just more so like I haven't you only as good as your last performance. And his last performance wasn't that great. You see what I'm saying? So that's the only reason why I would put him. His last performance, I think he was tired, bro. And I think he even get knocked down? I'm not for sure.
Yeah.
He got knocked down too? Yeah, I know he was like really, really tired. Shout out
that was the one, when he fought what was the dude name? He was a Cuban dude. I forgot his name.
Yeah. Blakester says, my name sounds like a boy name. It's not your fault. Everyone calls me a boy. I'm sorry. I apologize again. Hey, Blakester, make sure you send us a super chat to the channel, man. We will appreciate it. My boy DT in the building.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Yes, we going live tomorrow. Yes, tap in with me tomorrow. Yes, make sure you hit the notification bell, which you said you did. Yes, I will be live again tomorrow. DT says, I want to see Masons versus Oshaki Mason. Who is that? I gotta look that one up. Because I'm bad with like names and images. So let me look that one up. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hey, one thing,
everybody name messed up, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm from Texas, bro. So, shit, bro, we country out here.
But yeah, that's how I rank him. But for tomorrow's fight, though, I'm putting the house on him.
Bro, but wait a minute. I know Ashaki Foster, but was that a typo from him? Because I never heard of a Shaky Mason. I think that
Yeah,
was
I think that's what he meant to say, because that's what I was thinking too.
yeah, because I know who Foster is. Man, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Foster is not that good to me, bro. I don't know. Is it just me or what? Like, he's just not that good to me. Like, I understand, like, that last fight, he lost. And they gave it to him. He lost that last fight. I don't care what nobody say. They robbed that guy, bro. He lost. He's not that good to me, bro. He lost that fight, and they gave him that fight. That's a fact. Yeah, he says, my bad. Autocorrect.
That's who I thought he was talking about. I was like, Shocky Mason.
Yeah, shit, nigga threw me off for a second.
I'm like, Shocky versus Mason, maybe.
Yeah. I'm like, who is that? That's threw me off for a second.
Yeah. Nah, man. But hopefully, though, like, I ain't gonna lie, Abdullah, I do want to see him, like, step up his competition this year. Like, I want to see him fight like I don't think they're gonna make like a Kid Austin fight, like, because like, these are like the stars that they got coming up. They don't want to make them fight each other too early.
Yeah.
So, but hopefully we could see him in like a big fight. Not know I'm tired of these plumbers he keeps fighting.
Yeah. Abdullah Mason is they utilizing him. They utilizing their rookie contract real good, because it's like he fighting every 2 months. And so is Keyshawn Davis.
Yeah.
So when it's time to re-up, they gonna have to bring the bricks truck to re-up with him. But with both of them.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Because that's they using that bricks truck real good, man. Real good, man.
Because I think Keyshawn only got a few fights left on his contract too.
Yeah. So yeah, man, they using that bricks truck real good, man. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Man, I seen a tweet. It was a fake Andy Cruz page on X calling out Abdullah Mason. I almost thought it was real.
He said I seen it and I thought it was real.
Yeah, it was a fake account.
Damn.
No, it was the tweet was real, but it was a fake account.
Yeah.
But he said if that fight came up, I would accept it immediately.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he said he said he thought it was real too. He said he checked his phone, he checked his voice messages, he checked his like email, his DMs. He ain't seen nothing.
Damn.
Yeah, but he said he would have accepted that fight.
Man, we gotta see, man. We gotta see. Hey, listen, check this out though, bro. Let me see. What did my boy say? My boy say the last fight was a rematch. Foster had already lost to that guy. He lost to that guy again, is what I'm saying.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
That's all I'm saying. I'm saying he lost to that same guy again. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. If I'm being real, y'all know I gotta be real, bro.
Yeah.
I gotta be real, man. So yeah, man, I gotta be real. I'm trying to cancel this story. Cancel upload. Damn, I think it already happened. Damn. How do I edit it? Can you edit a story? No, you can't. Let me just delete that. But yeah, man. So yeah, Abdullah Mason, man, I feel like they utilizing that rookie contract real good, bro. Because man, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Abdullah Mason he's a good fighter, but he's just boxing like every time I look up, I'm like, they don't even promote. The worst thing about it is
promotion.
They don't even promote Abdullah Mason good.
Man, I didn't even know he was fighting tomorrow until I seen his Instagram.
Exactly.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
I'm like, bro, it's constantly fighting, and it's like, bro, like they don't even say when he fighting. They just say, oh, Abdullah Mason fighting, tap in. It's like, damn. Unless I'm just not keeping up with boxing like I supposed to.
Yeah, bro, that's what I was telling you the other day, bro. Boxing promotion is dead right now.
Yeah, it is, bro. It's at like an all-time low.
Yeah, I don't know what they gotta do, bro. But it's just like, bro, they just don't put on enough fights. That's the problem.
Yeah. I think the thing is, bro, it's the lack of promotion. It's like they think that they can only promote a fighter the week of the fight and have people tuned in. It's like, bro, if you know you got a fight coming up in June, why not just post a clip of your individual at least once or twice, at least once a week? and keep us entertained. Rather you have your media company go to this dude's sparring camp and post a video. They put all the pressure on the fighter to promote themselves. But what's the point of having a promoter?
Right? Nah, it's just the promotion
Shout
is
out to
bad.
Likeable Outlaws.
And then it just like like the product really loses like its credibility as well, bro. When you're not really putting on nothing big, you know what I mean?
Right, right,
It's
right.
like, bro, like you got all these stars, but at the end of the day, it's hard to get them in the ring together.
Yeah,
Everybody's scared to lose.
yeah. Do
Yeah,
you blame
everybody.
Mayweather for that, or do you just think it's just a part of the sport at this point?
It's just a part of the sport, bro. It just it's how everybody is doing the promote. It's how everybody's doing their promotion right now because they feel like you can't make no money if you lose.
Right, 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 right. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's really messed up, bro.
that's really how it is.
Yeah.
But but that's why I say like, man, once these old heads get out the game, like Shakur and Tank and Crawford and these guys, I feel like the up and coming generation they really gonna be fighting each other.
You think so? I don't think so, bro. I think it's gonna be still the
You don't
same
think so?
job.
Nah, I think
Nah,
so,
bro.
bro. Cause bro, like if Abdullah Mason, if a fight with Kid Austin came up right now, bro, he'd accept it, bro. And they really got smoked, like on social media.
Yeah,
Yeah, they really don't like each other, the two of them.
yeah,
It's just about the fight being offered. That's all it is. But with the older generation, it's like, man, the fight could be offered, but at the end of the day, dudes go around all these little loopholes, and when they know the next guy don't have has a fight, they do all this talking, and then once that dude's fight is about to, a month out or 3 weeks out, then they go ahead and sign a contract for a fight to avoid each other. Like that's what they be doing.
yeah, man. I just feel like, man, Abdullah Mason and Shakur, Tank, and all of them, man, they just want, I mean, not Abdullah Mason, but the bigger heads, they want
Yeah,
the biggest bag. And I think,
yeah.
the promotional companies don't want to give them the biggest bag. Hey, you know what I heard, bro? I'm just curious.
Shout out to Likeable Outlaws.
I was watching an interview that Clarissa Shields did, and she said that Tank Davis had been evicted. And I was like, how? He been evicted? And she was like, Tank Davis been evicted out of houses and stuff that he was in, and she was like, she said, I hope that isn't true, but how is that when he's been headlining these big
Yeah.
these big pay-per-views?
Nah, I know what you're talking about. That was before. He said in an interview, he said the reason him and Floyd fell off was because like he was going through a lot in his personal life
Yeah.
and he was fighting like eviction and things like that. And
Oh, okay.
Floyd basically put it like basically he said Floyd put him in a bad situation where he had to fight Pedraza. He's like, you're either gonna fight him or you're never gonna fight again type situation.
Oh,
And he
so
said
that's
in
where the
that
bad
and
blood.
yeah, and he said at that time he was only getting 10,000 a fight.
Mm.
Yeah, 10,000 a fight. So he had like personal things going on, and he was out the ring for like 6 months. And Floyd basically put him in a situation where he had to fight, or he was not going to like promote him the way he was ever again.
Damn, that's really messed up, bro. Do you
Yeah,
it's crazy because like we hear so much about Floyd Mayweather, bro.
yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what like honestly, bro, like, like what is your take on being a, like, if you was a fighter? But what's so crazy is because like the guy that we supposed to interview tonight, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, he haven't hit me back, man, yet. I don't know what happened. I know we was talking earlier, but I don't know what
yeah,
happened. But the guy that we was going to interview tonight is actually at the Mayweather gym.
yeah,
Literally. I seen him post a video the other day at the Mayweather gym.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like I really want to ask him some insight on like,
Man, I mean, what a lot of people say is just like Floyd, he messed with you until
and
he gets to the point where he can't, it's not benefiting him anymore. And then
mm,
after that, he kind of just like he start treating you differently.
yeah,
And that's what a lot of people say that was close to him. And I mean, I kind of get it, bro. Like he got all this money, bro, and like people with money, they really like it. Do really get to a point where you feel like you don't need nobody. You can kind of
damn,
just
bro,
like
that's
treat
kind of
people how
messed
you want
up.
to treat them. Yeah. So that's what people say. It's like like, yeah, he's promoting, like, for example, like Carmel Moulton right now, like he's really pushing him, and y'all feel like that's like a big brother to him and stuff. But once it gets to a point where he's successful on his own and Floyd can't benefit off him, then
Yeah,
that's where the bad blood comes from.
yeah. Do you think Floyd gets jealous when the superstar gets bigger than him, or feels like the superstar is getting too big? Like once the fighter becomes a superstar, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I mean, like, bro, LD, we all grew up the same way, like we come from these environments where we don't have a lot of money, you know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like once you start getting money, then you start moving a little different. So it's like for Floyd, he got all the money and then he brings these guys up from bad neighborhoods and things like that. And once they start getting money and they start opening up their eyes, then I just think he don't like that. Like he wants you to be blind. It's kind of like the blind leading the blind. I think that's kind of what he wants them to be,
Damn.
so he can really control their careers. But it's like once they start seeing things for themselves, he doesn't like that. That's what I think.
Damn, man, that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
My boy DT says, excited to see Tim Tszyu. I think a lot of people overlooking him after the bloody match against Fundora. I think it was just a freakish cut that made things look bad. No, DT, but because before that, we gonna get to the Tim Tszyu topic, but I guess we can start it now because I know my
Yeah.
boy SOG don't have that much time. So, as far as Tim Tszyu versus Joey Spencer, I think Joey Spencer is a great fighter, and I feel like PBC pushed him out there. But from my understanding, I feel like PBC pushed him out there too early, and he had got that loss. Right, that dude was way too big and too big for Joey. Joey was just now still coming up. You know what I'm saying? Joey is a great boxer. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I like Joey Spencer. Joey Spencer is a tremendous boxer, man. And I just felt like he might have jumped out there too early and got with that one fight, and it caused him that loss. But he's a tremendous boxer, and Tim Tszyu should not overlook him. I seen an interview which I'm gonna get on her short. I'm gonna get on here and post it. But I seen an interview where he said, he knows where to find me, and that's in the middle of the ring. And I'm like, bro, you the same guy that just got beat up and knocked out in the middle of the ring, and that was after the Fundora fight.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
So this not gonna be an easy fight for Tim Tszyu, like Tim Tszyu think. I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be an easy fight, bro.
Have you
It's
seen
very
Joey Spencer fight?
But
Bro,
bro,
he's
but
a
it's like
bro, trust me.
once you lose a fight, bro, it's like you come back the next time you come back, you feel like you got a point to prove, bro, and you could one bad mistake, nigga, could get you out of there.
Yeah. Hey, listen, take my word on this, bro. And honestly, man, before you go to bed tonight, just go look up a highlight of Joey Spencer, bro. Joey Spencer, like he was going to be that guy. Like but I felt like he had took a tough fight and he was still coming up. Like he was still like a Camille Moulton. And they gave him let's say like
Somebody put him in a bad situation.
they put him in a bad situation. They put him
Yeah.
in a bad situation, bro. He was like a Camille Moulton or a Abdullah Mason or a Kid Austin about to go up against a Tank, bro. It's like, even though that's what we want, and
Right.
even though that's what the fighter is
It's
calling
about
out, but
timing though sometimes.
exactly, bro. And it's like they put him up against the wrong situation, man. I feel like Joey Spencer. I'm going for Joey Spencer in this fight. I feel like Tim Tim Tszyu, bro. It's like, I don't like cocky fighters. Like I understand, be cocky. You have to be cocky. But Tim Tszyu, like, bro, what have you done for you to go out there and be like, oh, he knows where he can find me. Oh, he knows where he can find me. Like, bro, you gonna be the same guy that got knocked down 3 times in your last fight, bro. Shout out to Likeable Dialogue. And I could be wrong, but I'm going for Joey Spencer in this particular fight. I got Joey Spencer, man.
Nah, I don't know, man. I'm still going for Tim Tszyu, man, but I don't think it's gonna be an easy fight.
And I'm going for Joey, bro. I gotta go for Joey, man, because Joey, bro, I'm finna like look at this this video, man, of Tim Tszyu being so cocky, bro.
Different mindset every morning this week. What is it today? How do you start this fight? How does this fight go?
How does this fight start? Well, look, it could start either way, but center of the ring it begins, and I'll be there right in the middle to do what I always do and to meet him there. So we shall see.
What is this fight begun? What is this fight? I'm gonna be right there in the middle, like, bruh, stop it, sir. Like, you are not that, bro. You are not the same undefeated fighter. I understand, but he's still not that. He's talking like he's a hardcore badass that haven't got knocked out 3 times and knocked down. Like, bro, be more humble, cause you ain't Tank. You ain't freaking these guys, bro, that we count on, bro. That's why look, prime example of him not being Tim Tszyu not being that guy, bro. You not even fighting on pay-per-view.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Bro, you fighting for free on Amazon Prime, bro.
Damn.
For free. We ain't even got a fire stick, yo ish.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Yeah, but we ain't no. I'm not a fire stick boys. I support the fighters, but I'm just saying, like, bro, Tim Tszyu, like, you're not that guy. Like, I mean, you are a great fighter. I hope Joey don't go out there and make me look bad. At least make it a competitive fight, Joey. But I got Joey in this one, bro. I gotta rock with Joey Spencer in this fight, man. I feel like Joey Spencer is a great fighter. He has a tremendous jab. He comes to fight. He has great combinations. Joey Spencer is that guy, man. And if Tim Tszyu's about to go out there and try to overlook him and think that he's just another stepping stool, nah, bro. Don't do that.
Night.
Joey Spencer is that guy. It's gonna be a long night for you. I promise you.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
I'm just saying, bro. But what's your thoughts, man? Why you got Tim Tszyu, bro?
Man, I mean, I don't really know Joey like that, but I think Tim Tszyu gonna bounce back. But if he take his foot off the gas, it could be a long night though.
Yeah.
But I'm just hoping Tim Tszyu bounce back though.
Hey man, we shall see, man. I feel like Joey Spencer is a great fighter, man. My boy says, and Turbo, he says, what Yanks talk out your, so I don't understand what you're saying, bro. He says, grow up, you sound like a beast. Watch out when you're talking, LOL. Cause I'm passionate, my boy. Hit that subscribe button, cause I'm passionate.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
You know why I scream when I talk sometimes? Because I'm passionate, right? And I rock this show. And that's why you comment up under it. Ooh. My boy DT says, I think Tim is a tough guy warrior. He's not ducking guys. I'm not saying that he not. I'm just saying he better not overlook Joey Spencer, is all I'm saying. I'm not saying that he's not a tough guy. Tim Tszyu is a tough guy. Yeah, he is. But don't just think you about to overlook Joey Spencer. Like, I seen Joey Spencer fight. Like I was a big fan of his. And then he kind of like went up under the radar. Joey Spencer still, just like y'all say about Tim Tszyu, is how I feel about Joey Spencer. He says Joey as fought bums. No, bro, he just haven't had the same opportunities as a Tim Tszyu. He just haven't had the same opportunities. But when he stepped in the ring with his competition or whatever that competition is, he stepped up to the plate and got the job done. That's what I would say. Yo, Sleep Grind, if you gotta go, bro, just let me know, man. But I will be back on tomorrow, y'all, and talk about this though, man. But yeah, man, I feel like I feel like Tim Tszyu might be overlooking this, or maybe overlooking Joey Spencer, man.
Yo, my
That's
bad.
just
I'm back.
nah, you good, bro. Like, if you gotta go, just just
I
let
have
me
to
know,
do
bro.
something real quick.
You good, man. But yeah, man, I feel like Tim Tszyu is a great fighter. Please don't mistake my words when I say Tim Tszyu. You going for your guy, and I'm gonna pick my fighter. And you know what I'm saying? We just have a great debate. But I'm not saying like he's not a great fighter, is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I think Joey Spencer can give him a competitive fight, is what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Sleep grind. Why it sound like you getting in a bed? Hold on, no Diddy.
Whoa, what?
Shout out to Likeable Outlaws.
Bro, you all stretching out talking about some like rolling over and shit, like you getting up under the covers and shit. Hold on.
Nah, but I was gonna say, I think sometimes people just like, I think they overthink what you say, bro.
Yeah.
Or it just, they got a different opinion, and that's okay, bro. But I think sometimes people they think it's bad to have a different opinion.
Yeah, facts, bro. I think that's what it is, bro. People ain't used to having in the sport of boxing, bro, I just feel like it's just a real passionate sport. And in the sport of boxing, it's just what do you mean? People be too passionate behind a fighter. I ain't gonna lie, bro. People can say that about me too when they talk about Spence, but
yeah, now that's your guy, bro. You're supposed to.
My boy DT says, I know I saw Spencer fight before, but I don't remember. Yeah, man, he definitely fought before. He fought some top guys, bro, that they put at him. And he just came short, bro. I'm telling you, man, Joey Spencer is a great fighter, bro. That's all I'm saying. He's a great fighter. And I just don't like Tim's. To me, it just seems like Tim Tszyu is coming off like trying to big boy Joey Spencer. Like he ain't that guy neither. Like he haven't been on the big stage. That's just where I'm coming from with it. So he got 19 wins, 11 of them by KOs, and then 1 loss.
It's not bad.
Yeah, bro. He fought Miguel Angel, Hernandez, Joner Gonzalez, Marcelo Broski, whatever his name is, Jose. He lost against Jose Alejandro Ramos. That's who he lost against, bro. And I feel like he was just too big for Spencer, bro. Yeah, he was, bro. He was too big for Spencer, bro. Yeah, that's who he lost against. Jesus Ramos. That's who he lost against. So, and y'all know Jesus Ramos is a good fighter, but Joey Spencer is like a short guy. He's like, imagine Tank fighting Terrence Crawford. That's just the way I look at it. As like size wise. You know what I'm saying?
He can't win that.
Yeah, he can't win that. He says, bro fought no big name. So you saying Jose Ramos is not a big name? He's a big name.
He said he's a big name.
He's a big name. No, bro, real talk, that's a big name. Hey, bro, look, I want you to come on here tomorrow. I'm gonna go live during the fight, right? And I want you to be here tomorrow. And let's see who wins. Let's see who wins. And if your guy win, I say your guy won fair and square. But what I'm saying is Joey is not finna go there and lay down. That's all I'm saying. You mad for what? Because I'm saying Joey not finna go in there and lay down. Come on, bro.
Shout out to Likeable Outlaws.
Yo, sleep grind, man. What you got going on over there, bro?
What you mean, bro?
What you got going on, bro? You too quiet, bro. Normally you be popping your ish, bro. Is it because we ain't talking about Tank and Shakur? Is that what it is?
Nah. I'm just
shout out to Likeable Outlaws.
I was giving my son some medication and I'm chilling now.
Oh, okay, yeah. Man. Hopefully he gets better, man. Hopefully he get better, bro.
Nah, he good. It's just allergies.
Yeah. Man, it's a slow night tonight, bro. I don't know. Maybe I'll just be getting tired of talking about boxing so much now, bro. He says Romos, haha. Hey man, bro, you got some problems. You got some problems. Hey, but I appreciate you for tapping into the channel though, man. Make sure you hit that like button though, man, and you can come back, man, and join us. Or you subscribe to the channel. Your name look familiar. But make sure you hit the subscribe button, bro. You good for it. Like I don't mind the back and forth. Shit. Turbo. I
don't recognize that name.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I think I might have seen them in the comments before. Like, I mean, like as far as like watching a video and somebody comment, that's what I think I might have. Yeah. But he might be new to the channel though. But Turbo, make sure you hit the subscribe button, bro. Like it's all love, bro. I appreciate you for like commenting and saying and speaking your mind, bro. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell, and that way you can join us when we go live, bro. He says, I'm Uzi, bro, winding you up, bro. What do you say? I'm Ozzy, bro, winding you up, bro. What that mean?
Winding you, I don't know.
I don't know what that means, bro. You got
hyping you up, maybe that's what it means.
Oh, okay. Oh, bro. Did you see Josh Patty got a fight coming up?
With who?
Oh, he says he's Australian. Okay, man. No problem, bro. I appreciate you, man. Hey, listen, bro. It's all love, bro. I don't know who he got a fight coming up with, but Josh Patty does have a fight. I'm about to Google it right now, bro.
I think he said he was going full-time boxing.
Yeah, bro. Matchroom offered him a contract, but I wonder what type of contract Matchroom offered him though. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Like,
bro, he was a electrician, bro. It's better than what he had.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, definitely making more money than whatever he was making.
Yeah, bro, he got a fight coming up. I'm looking it up right now. He says, all good, mate. All good. Hey, man, I rock with him, bro. He's better than Blue King. What's his name? Blue Moon King? The dude that be always trying to
he was from Europe, I think.
Yeah, he be always trying to bet us, bro.
Yeah, like, what happened to him?
I don't know, but I know he better show up when Abdullah when Conor Ben fights.
Yep, that's what we waiting for.
Bro, look at this, bro. Tim Tszyu, but man, bro, you got me. I'm finna share my screen with y'all, man. Y'all gotta be crazy, man. Look, I'm finna share my screen with y'all, bro. Look at it, man. Look at this, man. Let me see if I
like Tim Tszyu, bro.
Nah, bro, I ain't got nothing against Tim Tszyu, bro. But look at this, man. Look at Joey Spencer, bro. He ain't backing down. Hold on, let me back up and go back down to this. Let me just click on it. Can I just click on it? Look at this, bro. Joey Spencer ain't backing down, bro. Joey, look at this. Joey Spencer not backing down, bro.
We can't see the screen, bro.
Yeah, it's up there.
No, we can't see it.
For real? Well, I guess like yo, it might be. I'm looking at it right now. It's on the screen. I guess it might be a little bit behind or something.
Yeah, there it is now.
Yeah, look at this, bro. Joey Spencer, that guy, bro. He can fight. Tim Tszyu scared, bro. Look at him. He's scared, bro.
Shout out to Likeable Outlaws.
My boy say, ain't nobody checking for Padley. Let's be real. Hey, ain't nobody checking for him, bro. But at the end of the day, people are like, I'm interested in seeing a comeback. I'm interested in seeing a comeback.
Bro, do you think Padley's a big name now?
If he win his next fight, no, listen, hear me out though. Hear me out, bro. Hear me out. If Josh Padley win his next fight, if Josh Padley win his next fight, bro.
Against who?
I don't care if he goes up against a janitor. If he goes up against a janitor, if Josh Padley win his next fight, that's a big story that they go sell. Josh Padley beat. And then people are going to say, maybe he could have beat Shakur Stevens. It's just the way that he wins, bro. Come on, man. But you understand what I'm saying, right? I'm not saying nobody's checking for him right now. What I'm simply saying is Josh Padley, it can become like it's gonna be a story. You see what I'm saying? It's a story that they're gonna sell. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that he's gonna be big on the boxing community. I'm saying they're gonna use his win as a story to sell. And I guarantee y'all heard me now. Sleep grind on, DTU on. Heard me now when the story comes out. People are going to be questions are going to start. If he went in a dominant fashion, people are going to start saying, what if he would have had a longer camp when he fought Shakur Stevenson? I promise you, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Shout out to Likeable
Lie,
Dialogue.
bro. I thought he was gonna go 12 rounds with Shakur, but he just wasn't conditioned.
He wasn't conditioned. So if you see him go 12 rounds, or if you see him knock somebody out, would you question the fight that he had with Shakur Stevenson?
Bro, I still question that fight. I want to see a rematch.
So that's what I'm saying. It's the story that's going to sell. It's the story. Hey, next week we got Stanionis versus Bruce Ennis too, man. And then the week after that, we got Conor Benn versus Chris Eubank.
Nah, bro. I think if he actually trained for Shakur, bro, he was gonna knock him out, bro.
Yeah.
He had a good 9 rounds. Was it 9 rounds? He had a good 9 rounds.
Oh, wait a minute. That's crazy. Let me look at the calendar. I don't know why I look at the calendar on this computer right here because I know it's gonna mess up. So, okay, so we got Bruce Ennis on the 12th and Josh Padley fight on the 19th. And then we got the Chris.
You froze.
I froze when I hit that. Yeah, I knew when I hit that calendar.
You froze, man. You was right about it's gonna mess up.
Yeah, bro. That's why I don't hit nothing when I'm on stream. So, man, I actually had to call the internet company, man, to talk bad to them, bro. And it was like, hey, talk bad to them, bro. I had them to come out and because I was having those problems, bro, and that shit was pissing me off, man. Hey, listen, I'm fixed to share my screen, right? Hey, yo, and Sleep Ground, let me know when you're ready, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, you good, bro. I got about 5 more minutes.
I'm being respectful. I'm being respectful, man.
Yeah, nah, you good.
Hey, listen, can y'all see my screen now? This is Josh Padley, man. He fights on the 19th, man. So, he's big in the UK, I believe, bro. I know y'all say, bro, there's something about Americans who don't accept, like, UK fighters for some reason, bro. Like, they be good fighters. We probably don't hear of them as much. You know what I'm saying? But here it is right here. He fights a southpaw guy, and I don't know how to say that guy name. They don't even have him tagged. They only got Josh Padley tagged. But here it is. It says, but here's some of the comments, though. Let's just read some of the comments. I'm going to make it bigger. And let's just read some of the comments, bro. Like, people is checking for this. Let's effing have it. Love how boxing community has taken to this guy. Hopefully he'll get everything he deserves in the boxing community. Look at this, bro. People are excited for this fight, bro.
Bruh, when he fight at 135, bro. Let me know when he fights somebody we know.
Bro, but if he win this fight, bro, it's gonna be big for him, bro. You don't think so?
I'm not saying it's not big, bro. I mean, this is big for him. Like I said, he was a electrician a month ago, bro.
Yeah, he was, bro. But I'm saying, man, it's
but now he's a full-time boxer. So, like, all due respect to him, bro. But I don't know who he's fighting, bro.
Yeah, my boy DT says the guy that needs to see more from NUA. Hey.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
DT, call into the show, bro, if you can. Call into the show before we end it, man. Call into the show if you can. If you can, I'm gonna open up the phone line for you. I just gotta talk to DT. Oh, and DT, we got I got the mics in. I pick up the shirt tomorrow and I'm gonna ship it to you. So you'll get it by Wednesday. You'll get it sometime next week. And the fight ain't until the 12th. So I got the mics and stuff, and I'm gonna ship it off to you. But yeah, man.
Him on us. Yeah.
He said they trying to push him on us. No, they are, bro. I'm not. Listen, y'all gotta hear what I'm saying. I'm not being a big Josh Padley fan. Do y'all understand that, right?
Bro,
I'm
I'm a
not.
fan of him, but I'm gonna pay attention when he fights somebody that I actually know. I am a fan of him, bro. He had like, and I don't think he had 4 days to train, but he had 4 days that we know of to train. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
I'm about to connect you. Hold on 1 second, DT. Go ahead, sleep grind.
but yeah, I was saying I don't think he had 4 days to train. You know, he probably had, as Shakur says, like he let what was dude's name know ahead of time, like I think this kid might pull out. So just be looking on the lookout for a replacement. So, you know, he probably knew weeks before that he might fight if somebody pulls out.
Yeah.
But yeah. But I like him, man.
DT.
Yeah, I hear you.
What up, DT? About to talk his smack, man. Go ahead, DT. I'm ready for you, bro. Bro, DT, I'm not saying
I'm with you, man. I was just I just found that when you were saying, you know, you're talking about British or UK boxers, I just found that statement interesting.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
all.
that is true. That is true, bro. That is true, bro. I just, you know, man, you know, right now the thing about Inoue, he has a lot of hype around him. And
It's
you know,
not hype, bro. I promise you it's not hype, bro.
you know what I'm gonna do, DT? Every time you tell me to go back and watch him, like when you
It's
told me to
not
go watch,
hype. But I don't think it's hype, bro. But I need to see him fight in the States, bro.
that's what I'm
Bro,
saying.
I promise you, bro, if you any fighter, I'm not even talking about just regular people like me or you or analysts. Listen to other fighters talk about Inoue. They always stop. They always slow down their speech. They always get real serious when they talk about him, bro.
But
Notice anytime a fighter is talking about him, bro, you're gonna notice they slow down. They be like, hey, look, that guy, you know, hey, he's this, he's that, you know, they always real contrite. They always real humble, bro. They like guys get real humble when it's time to talk about Inoue, cuz I'm talking about fighters.
Okay.
Fighters get real humble.
But DT, do you think he'll ever fight in the States, bro?
He got a fight coming up now in the States.
One coming up.
But
I think it was June. What was it, June, right?
Yeah, but he's not fighting an American fighter though, right?
I don't care about that. I just want to see him fight in the States, bro.
Yeah, he's gonna fight one of the top contenders in the weight class, bro. Yeah, whether it's American or not, it's gonna be one of the top contenders in the weight class. I think it's a Spanish guy. I think he might be Mexican or something, but
okay.
You know.
Okay. Another question for y'all then, since y'all say this, right? The next question I have for you guys, the boxing community, okay, so like the commission in Vegas don't test for like certain things.
See, I don't like that.
I want to see him go somewhere like New York and get tested and go get tested.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I said
because he can be doing an allegedly a Manny Pacquiao situation. Allegedly a Manny Pacquiao situation here.
Man, come on,
man,
bro. Once they told Manny to go test for some blood, once they told Manny to put some, go get that blood tested, we ain't seen a knockout since. I'm just saying.
Shout out to Likeable Outlaws.
I don't think he dropped Keith Thurman. I don't know. I'm pretty sure he didn't have some.
He didn't drop no Keith Thurman. Oh, he did drop Keith Thurman, but that was on, man. But that was in Vegas. It wasn't in New York.
I'm gonna come back. All right.
He had knockouts. He had knockouts.
All right, go ahead. But
he definitely had knockout sense, but he probably had to get himself cleaned up. But I mean, you got to keep in mind, you know what I'm saying? Like a guy like Inoue, I'm pretty sure does he got all the belts? I think he got all the belts. I think he unified the belts in the bantamweight. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a guy that's constantly getting tested, bro. You're not gonna worry about that with him. That's the least of your worries. I mean, it's not like he's rapidly putting on weight. There's no signs of what you would expect from somebody that's using PED. There's no signs of it.
Yeah,
you know
bro. I think he got all the belts. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
He's gradually, he's unified the last 2 weight classes. He's earned belts in 4 different weight classes. He is the next Pacquiao, bro. You're missing your opportunity because when you was growing up, you probably didn't see the early years of Pacquiao.
Nah, I
you
didn't.
probably missed on that whole reign. Okay, well, there's a lot of people that missed on that reign. They missed out, and they didn't really see Pacquiao until, you know, it was time for him to start fighting, you know, certain guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, this is an opportunity to be able to say, hey, you know, 15, 20 years from now, people going to be looking back and be like, yeah, I remember that guy. Like who, Inoue? No, I was watching Inoue when he was 8-0. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going to be saying. I'm going to be like, yeah, I was watching that guy when he was 8-0, 9-0. You know what I'm saying? I done seen him lay dudes out with body shots, bro. I'm talking about body shots. Having guys on the ground can't get up. After the ref done stopped the fight, guys are still on the ground, can't get up off of body shots, bro. He's done it, bro. He's done it all.
Yeah. I mean, bro, I listen, you know what I'm gonna do, DT? You know, bro, when you say something, I respect when you say something, bro, because like you one of the few that I really 100% cold-heartedly respect, right? So what I'm gonna do is tonight I'm gonna sit down because like his fights come on early. Sometimes I just have to go back and watch the highlights, right? And I'm not sold over hype.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go back and sit down.
And the highlights might not do any justice because
that should be looking suspect.
I like to watch the whole. I don't like to watch highlights. I like to watch the whole thing because, you know, it's basically as if the guy couldn't, you know, do no wrong.
Right.
So I like to watch the whole fight because then you get a chance to really see, you know what I'm saying, like how much control he actually has.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And he got everything that you want. I promise you, bro. He has everything that you want. He has that killer instincts that y'all be wanting. Okay. Y'all want guys that has the intentions on putting dudes out and finishing fights early. He has the intentions. He has the capability. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
He actually, you know, he has the tactics of like a guy like Tank where he can set you up. You know what I'm saying? He has the power to be able to put you down. You know, that matter of fact, that actually, I don't know if we got some time, but you know, that brings me to, remember I was talking about Boots Ennis, and I was saying I want to see the Brian Norman versus Boots Ennis fight because I think Brian Norman might have something for Boots. But we could say that for a little bit later.
Talk to stuff, man. The floor is yours, bro.
Yeah, but anyway, man, anyway, got it all, bro. He got a good speed. He got good hands. He got good feet. You know what I'm saying? He got you know, knockout power, and he actually has the intention of putting people out. Bro, I promise you, dog, he's your favorite fighter. You just don't know it yet.
Right.
I promise you, bro.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna hold you.
Hey, shout out to Likeable Style.
Hey, I'm gonna hold you to it. I'm gonna hold you to it, bro.
I'm telling you.
I'm gonna hold you to it,
bro. You love guys like him.
I'm gonna hold you to it, man, because I just gotta see Inoue in action, bro. So I'm gonna hold you to it. I'm gonna hold you to it, brother. Trust me. I like what I'm gonna do is when I get off of her, I'm gonna go and watch like 2 or 3 of his fights, and then tomorrow I want to do like an early show tomorrow, and then probably pop on a little bit because I got a dinner that night that I have to attend, but I want to watch this fight. So if I don't come on tomorrow night, I'm gonna be watching the fight from my phone. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I have a dinner with my great. You know, my elderly people having a dinner, so we don't know how long they'll be here. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta have a dinner for them. So, but I'm definitely go tap in tomorrow at I don't know what time I'm gonna tap in, and I'm gonna let you know. Hey, man, I watched that boy Inoue. I'm still not sold, or I'm gonna say I'm sold, or I'm gonna say I'm sold.
I'm gonna tell you what you gotta do too.
What's that?
I'm gonna tell you what the key gonna be. So, because you're going to watch a fight, and you're going to be like, oh, man, that guy he fought wasn't really bringing nothing. I want you to watch like 3 fights of him, bro.
I'm going to watch 3 of them.
You're not making it past 4 rounds with him, bro. It's not a lot of guys making it past, but they're going to be short fights, cuz. They're not going to be long fights.
I tell you what, DT. You give me 3 of the fights that you want me to watch.
Nah,
Oh, okay.
bro. Random. It can be random. It can be random. Any fight. The only reason I say 3 fights is because you're gonna watch a fight and you're gonna be like, "Oh, that was too easy." And then, so that's why I need you to watch 3 fights, because when you watch that second fight, you're gonna be like, "Dang, he did that boy easy too."
You know what?
When you that third fight, you're gonna be like, "Oh, well, that's just how he made guys look."
Yeah. You know what, bro?
You're gonna realize like, "Oh, that's just him."
You know what, bro? I think that's my problem. Like, I think you just solved it. I think you just solved it. I think that is my problem. When I watch the highlights, I'm like, man, that just looked too easy. That looked like it was planned.
It's not his fault, bro.
And you're right. So that's why I said,
he a beast.
And that's why I said I'm gonna go in there and watch it with an open mind. I'm gonna go in there and watch this fight with an open mind, bro. Of course, and I'm gonna have no volume on.
Think about this, cuz. Think about it like this, bro. The guy is like 5'6", 125 pounds.
Here's the thing.
And they call him the monster. Bro.
He at 135?
You seen a dude at 125.
Ooh.
When the last time you seen a dude that small and they call him the monster?
Yeah, it's unreal. It's unreal. I give you that. It's unreal.
He a beast, bro. He a beast.
Well, we will see,
beast, bro.
We will see, man. Hey, but before I get up off of here tonight, bro, since stuff is kind of slow tonight, I tried to come on later, bro, because I feel like people come on right when I'm getting off, because you still got to remember, like, I still got a family to attend to. You know what I'm saying? They be pissed off all the time that I'm on you.
Yeah,
you going
I
on
remember last time. Yeah, I remember last time everybody trickled in.
yeah. So I said, you know what? Today I'm gonna go on late. And now it's like, bro, like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? So, but before we get up off of here tonight, I got a couple of questions for you that I'm gonna ask you. You know what I'm saying? So, Abdullah, Joey Spencer and Tim Tszyu. What's your thoughts on that fight, bro?
I mean, I know I saw Spencer. I know I saw him fight once before. But, you know, I'm trying to think back. I'm trying to recall it, bro. And whatever happened in that fight, bro, it wasn't memorable.
Yeah.
I'm going to just say that.
Okay.
Whatever happened in that fight, it wasn't memorable.
He lost against Jose Ramos.
Okay.
But I feel like he was still up and coming, though. I feel like
I'm pretty sure that's the fight that I saw. I'm pretty sure that's the fight that I saw.
Yeah.
And I just wasn't impressed, bro.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Tim Tszyu, he's been, you know, I feel like he's been putting himself, you know what I'm saying, in the, you know what I'm saying, in the area where he can gain respect from a lot of people. Over the past 2 years, he's been doing some really good things for his career over the past 2 years. And that's what I look for. You know what I mean? It's good. You know, I know, you know, you're only as good as your last fight and everything like that. But at the same time, you know what I mean, I like to see guys that are able to grow and are able to, you know, kind of move forward and step their game up. He's had an impressive 2 years. You know what I mean? He's fought some big names. He ain't shying away from guys. Like, I gotta give you something for stuff like that. I gotta give you something. I can't just, you know what I'm saying, look at it as this. A lot of dudes that wouldn't go anywhere near Fundora. Let's be clear.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying, bro. He's a good. I'm not taking credit from Tim Tszyu. All I'm saying is I know like just like you talk about NUA and you told me to go watch William Zepeda, bro. I'm saying I'm giving that same credibility to Joey Spencer, and I just feel like Joey Spencer, you know, they gave him the Jesus Ramos fight, but I feel like, you know, he was still up and coming. I feel like it was just a bit too premature, and the dude had longer arm reach, and he was like super tall over Joey Spencer. But what I'm saying is Joey Spencer is a great fighter, bro. And for Tim Tszyu to just try to go in there and try to overlook him, he's gonna have a tough night. Like, Joey Spencer is a tremendous fighter.
Yeah, I don't think he's in the. I don't think he's at the point in his career. He's in a place in his career where he can afford to look over anybody. Let's be clear.
Right.
I want to be clear on that.
One more loss,
I don't
he's
think
done.
he can afford to just look over anybody. Yeah, he got to take every fight serious.
One more fight, bro.
I mean, even a guy like Tank, he didn't take Lamont serious, and look what happened.
Right.
You know, so you know,
I take, bro. I gotta disagree.
At the highest level,
I gotta disagree. I think
he didn't take that fight serious, bro. He been bad mouthing the fight the whole time.
Listen,
since December, he been talking about how trash the fight was and how he didn't want to do it and how he was thinking about retiring. Bro, you wasn't.
Bro, he was the one, but he was the one that picked. But he was the one that picked him. But here's my thing.
Saying, though, I can understand that, but mentally, he wasn't committed to the fight. That's all I'm saying. He wasn't committed to the fight mentally.
Okay, listen, but check this out.
You can tell because he didn't train properly.
Okay, well, check this out too, then, DT. The thing is with Tank Davis in that fight, to me, he didn't give off the same energy that he gave everybody else. Walk up in their face. I don't care about no friendship, bro. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Frank Martin and him, they might not have been as close as him and Lamont Roach, but at the end of the day, Tank Davis still go come up to you and bully you. The difference between Lamont Roach and all the other fighters that Tank Davis fought is that Lamont Roach was actually 130. He wasn't coming down from 140. So him coming up to 135 was a plus for Lamont Roach. When Lamont Roach sat down with the zone, when he sat down,
it was a plus. It was a plus too. But go ahead. It was a plus for both guys. It was a plus for both guys. But
bro,
go ahead.
It was a more plus for Lamont Roach because he didn't have to shrink down the extra 5 pounds. Is what I'm saying, bro. I'm like it was a plus for both of them, but I'm saying he didn't have to shrink the extra 5 pounds. So he ain't got to worry about no rehydration clause or nothing like that. He didn't have to shrink down the last extra 5 pounds.
I agree with that. That's the plus. That was the plus for Lamont Roach.
Okay.
So now,
what's the plus for Tank?
For Tank, if you remember what I was saying before the fight. I think I had got on before the fight. I don't know if it was the day before or it was the same day. But I had got on before the fight, and remember I was saying, I was like, bro, the guy looks small. You know, he's taller. You know, he's taller than Tank, right? But his frame was small. You know, Tank's kind of a stocky guy. You know, for a dude that's as short as he is, he's pretty stocky.
I don't know.
I was like, bro, Lamont Roach. When I looked at Lamont Roach, okay, yeah, well, you know, when I looked at Lamont Roach, you know, I'm a slim cat, you know what I'm saying? But I've been working out, I've been bulking up. He reminded me of myself, you know, about 6 months ago.
Yeah.
The dude his arm was just way too small.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And you can tell that when he was connecting on Tank with some good shots.
Yeah.
But he didn't have the power to put Tank down or even affect Tank. So when he get Tank with a good shot, Tank would just shake it off and then come back at him. You see what I'm saying? But if you had the power behind it, you would have made you would have caught him with a good shot and you would have made him take a step back and think about it.
Yeah.
Tank wasn't feeling them, bro. He wasn't feeling his shots. So it was like, oh, okay, well, you know what I'm saying? He gave me his best shot and it did nothing to me. So that means you can't hurt me, bro. So when they come in that scenario, you know, when a guy realizes that you can't hurt him.
So wait a minute. Let me get the understanding, right? So I want to make sure I'm understanding you. You saying that when the shots that Tank took from Lamont Roach didn't fade Tank, is that what you're saying?
Not at all.
Oh, okay. Because I was about to say, no, bro, I disagree with that cold-heartedly. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
No, Tank wasn't feeling them shots at all, bro. And he was catching them with good shots. He came in with a good game plan. You know, he was going to be patient. He was going to counter, and it worked. You know, he used the jab properly. He baited him in. He used the jab to bait him in. And when Tank came in, he was able to step back and get his counters off. He did a good job. He got good shots in.
Yeah,
if
he
you
did.
got
He
the
definitely
right,
got
if
some
you
great
got the
shots
right
in.
amount of power, yeah, bro, with the right type of power, you can put people down with them shots that he was getting.
Yeah.
So him coming up benefited both parties, bro. It benefited both parties, but in the end, it made it to where it was basically impossible for it because, I mean, you know, even with the knockdown, you know what I'm saying? You know, people didn't want to give him the knockdown, the kneel, what they call it, the kneel down.
Yeah.
Even with that, you know what I'm saying? To beat Tank on the cards, bro, I ain't even gonna say you gotta knock him out. I don't think you have to knock out Tank to beat him. I don't think so because, like, so remember, I don't know if we ever had this discussion, but remember I was telling you, I know I've kind of hinted towards some things, but we never actually, you know, got online and actually, you know, talked it out. But remember how I was telling you Tank has a dangerous fighting style? And one of these days, his fighting style is going to catch up with him. One of these days, he's going to come across a fighter that's going to make him pay for his fighting style. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not because of him, not because of, you know, how hard he trained, not because of, you know, the guy was bigger, or not because of none of that other stuff. It's going to come a day where he's going to lose, and it's going to be specifically because of the way that he fights.
And what do you mean by that? By like waiting so late in the by waiting so late?
So it's not even just waiting so late, because the reason that he does what he does, he's a really tactical fighter, right? He's not the type of guy, and this will probably kind of get me into the Boots Ennis conversation. So this is kind of the difference between Tank and Boots, because I've been noticing that Boots has been having a hard time putting people away.
Yeah.
Lately. You know, as he stepped up his competition to bigger fighters, he hasn't been able to put those guys away like he has in the past, and like people have been expecting of him. And I'm going to tell you the reason why. So when you look at a guy like Tank is a really tactical fighter. You see what I'm saying? So when people say, you know, Tank, you know, takes the first few rounds off, he's not really taking rounds off. He's really studying you. You see what I'm saying? He's really studying your movement. He's studying how you react to things. So a lot of the stuff that he does in those early rounds is just to see what you do, just to see how you react. Okay, when I throw this jab, what are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? If I do a pump and then I come with a hook, what you gonna do? What are your reaction when I go body, you know, and then come back up top? I want to see how you react to these moves. You know what I'm saying? And once he starts to get a feel for how you're reacting, then he's a setup artist.
Right.
So then he's going to come back and he's going to say, okay, so when I throw the jab, this guy always try to, you know, veer to the left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the jab and then I'm going to come back with the hook right when he veers and make him run right into my hook. And now I done dropped him. Because I'd have made him run right into the shot and he was trying to run away from some simple jab.
Yeah.
So that's what Tank is doing. And the issue with his fighting style is not that he's waiting, not that he's studying guys. The problem is that he's studying guys specifically for the knockout.
That's
So
interesting.
I'm gathering all of this information, not so that I can come up with a strategy to allow me to be able to get my shots off without getting hit. I'm coming up with this strategy specifically for the reason of being able to knock you out. And it's gonna come a time where you're going to meet a guy that is either too savvy for you to catch him with the shots that you need to catch him with, or a guy that's just going to be so tough. It's some tough guys out there. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing about Keyshawn. Or you're going to meet a guy that's just so tough that no matter how many shots you catch him with, he just don't go down.
Yeah, Keyshawn gonna be that. Keyshawn gonna be that. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Keyshawn might be that one, bro. I ain't even gonna lie.
Keyshawn's a tough guy.
He's a tough guy. He's a tough guy. Keyshawn might be that one, man.
So what happens, right? What happens when you can't put these guys down and you've already given up rounds and they're ahead of you in the car and they know it.
Yeah.
Now you know, they ain't got turkey. It ain't turkey on the sideline, but they got their trainer. They trainer in their ear like, well,
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Oh, right.
yeah, too, boy.
Right.
You know what I mean? So when you got a situation like that, it's gonna come a time where you're gonna meet the right guy, and you're gonna get yourself a loss. He already got a draw on his record. You're gonna get yourself a loss on your record eventually. And that guy is Shakur Stevenson, but I'm not gonna go. That's neither here nor there.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Oh, bro, don't let
neither
sleep.
here nor there.
Bro, you should have said that when sleep, bro. Look, you gotta make that comment when Sleeper Grind back on the channel, bro. I'm gonna make that a real right there.
Shakur Stevenson, but we ain't gonna talk about that. But
Yeah.
I wanted to really get on because I've been watching a lot of Boots, man.
Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of Boots, and that's why I was like, man, I want to go see him in person.
Yeah.
I want to see him live in person.
That is big, man. I appreciate you, my boy. That is big,
Yeah, man, because I'm looking at this guy, man, and I'm thinking like, you know, he's a Philly boxer.
Uh-huh.
You know, Philly is known for putting out some of the best boxers in the history of the sport.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Big respect for the city of Philly, everything that they doing, you know, a lot of talent out there. And, you know, like I said before, you know, those guys coming out of Philly is tough.
Yeah, they are tough. But Stanionis is tough. But Stanionis is a tough guy too, man. But we can't talk about that one, DT, because we got to save that one for next week, man. We're gonna be talking about that one in the next coming weeks.
Okay. So we'll say that because I was going to talk. I wanted to talk about. Remember what I was saying last week?
What's that?
After watching the Brian Norman fight, I'm convinced that if they ever give him the opportunity, bro, he'll take Boots down. I think Boots will move up before he fight Brian Norman.
Oh, that is. I got to go back and watch a little bit more of Brian Norman fight, bro. So let me go back and watch a couple of.
I'm gonna move up.
I'm gonna go back and watch a couple of Brian Norman.
But
you know what? I feel like Boost is coming to an end at 147. Look, I don't want to get too much on Boost because I gotta save all my stuff for Boost because then I come on here.
I don't know how he coming to an end. He still got so much to prove, but that's so.
At 147, I feel the reason why I say that, bro. You know what? The reason why I say that. I gotta save it, bro. Cause you know me, I feel like I talked about it, and then I feel like, oh, this shit is so boring.
You know what
I'm saying?
No, that's cool. Yeah, next week because we got a whole week because that'll be the week leading up to the fight, so that'll probably be the best.
Hey, and I want to say this, bro. I want to say this to you, bro. That's a big fight that you're going to. That really should be like that's like a Super Bowl fight because Stanionis is goddamn DT shit, man. You got me talking about it. I can't talk about it, bro. You go. I can't talk about it. I gotta save. We're gonna save that. We're gonna save that debate. But anyway, man, I appreciate you, DT. I got the mics in. I'm gonna pick the shirt up tomorrow, and then I'm gonna send it to you, bro. And basically, bro, you just clip it to your phone. And I'll send you a link, and you could either go live before the fight, and you could just interview different people, and then just get them to subscribe at the end, or however you want to do it, bro. Or you could just interview some people, and then either way it go, I'm gonna get it posted, bro. So you know what I'm saying. Then you could just keep the mics. Man. You ain't gotta worry about it. You can just keep the mics, bro. Keep them with you. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, we definitely gonna try to do it big out there.
Yeah, man. But that's a big fight you're going to, though. Man. Yeah, that's a big fight you're going to, man. But show up, man. I appreciate you, DT.
I like it, man. I like the vibe, man. I like everything we're doing right now. I feel like we got some big things going in 2025.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try to see, man. Try to see if I can help the show blow up, man. Do my part,
Hey, I appreciate you, bro. Like for real, man. We need more people. And I want to tell people, bro. Like honestly, bro. Like when I go back and I check the monthly recap, like this month we had like 42,000 people 42,000 plus people that tuned into the channel. So we have the feed, you know what I'm saying, coming in, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they go and they watch the videos. I just want them 42,000 people to join the live. So that's why I go live,
right.
you know what I'm saying? But the thing is with me, bro, like I remember when I was going live. Right. I remember when I was.
Ain't no way you gonna keep up with the comments then.
Ain't no way, bro. You gotta be a member. You gotta be a member, bro. Or send in a super chat. You gotta be a day one or send in a super chat to get the you know what I'm saying? Yo, but for real though, bro. Yeah, man. Like, and you know, so we had like 42,000 people that tuned in this month. So you know that's big. You know what I'm saying? I just want them 42,000 people to join the live. You know what I'm saying? So, the channel is growing, bro. Believe it or not, it is growing. It's growing every day. But I just want them to join the live. But when I was going live every day, it wore me out, bro. To the point I was going crazy because I didn't have enough time to post the shorts. So that's why sometimes you see me when I don't come on. It's not that I'm not working on YouTube. I'm doing stuff in the background, like uploading the shorts, creating the shorts. You see what I'm saying? Like last night I didn't come on because I just finished editing the members only video that I'm finna post. Like I literally just exported it about 12 o'clock last night. You see what I'm saying? So then I got to get up and so I'm still working, bro. So it's just a work in progress, bro, with the schedule. And then when I don't come on, bro, I feel like shit. But I have to do the background, like upload the shorts, post to the channel, post to the social media platforms. So, but yeah, man, that's just it.
Remind me again. What was your pick on that on the Eubanks versus Ben fight?
I got Chris Eubank beating up Conor Ben. He gonna be the guy that got smashed with an egg on his head.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
You was locked in after the egg thing.
And because I think Conor Ben time is over with, bro. I really do. And then I want Blue Tiger Moon King. I wish that I'm gonna be live, and I want him to join us. I want him to join us. He gotta join us.
Yeah, man. Because I was, I was, because I was following the whole thing, the suspension with Conor Ben, and him and Eddie Hearn was talking a lot of craziness about how they were wronged by the commission and all that crap. But I was really, I was really kind of interested in seeing Conor Ben come back. You know what I'm saying? The whole time I was like, well, they doing a lot of talking over here. When he come back, he must be going to be ready to do some big things. And, I didn't expect him to come back against Chris Eubank.
Bro.
So I got to be consistent. I got to be consistent when it comes to that fight. I done said it a million times, taking long breaks does not help your ability. It doesn't make you a better fighter taking those long breaks. So I've always said that, and I've always said, you already know how I feel about Crawford moving up to Canelo.
Right.
So this is actually a similar situation.
So who you got?
Ben is moving up like 2 weight classes.
So who you got, DT?
I'm going to be consistent, bro. I got to go with Eubank.
That's what I'm saying.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Red flags for me, man.
And then
I'm honestly a little afraid for Conor Ben. To be honest with you, I'm a little afraid.
And then one of my most bro, you know what? Damn, we talking, bro. It's cool, but look, because I know we talking about it, so it's like, damn, bro. It's like I stopped talking about it so I can hold it off because once I can hold it off, because then I'll feel like I didn't talk about it, and I feel like it's get boring. You know what I'm saying? That's why I started bringing in like football, basketball, like bringing in different people to talk about different sports, because boxing, it can be slow sometimes. But here's the thing. I feel like Conor Ben his better days are behind him. Like, how many times could you allegedly or somehow have something in your system? You're lacking, your confidence is lacking somewhere. Your skill set.
It was twice,
exactly,
right?
Bro, how many times? One time is enough. Bro, if I let somebody slap me one time, that cool and I go by my business. But if he come back and slap me again, then I'm lacking in my ability somewhere because he can come back and slap me a third time, bro. I'm just saying.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
And it's so crazy that I'm talking about being slapped when old boy got slapped with an egg, bro. Like, bro, you go Conor Ben is gonna if Conor Ben.
But that's $100,000 egg, bro.
That's $100,000 egg, bro.
Worth it.
Bro, you know what?
It was worth it. You could have painted the egg or something. Put some.
I ain't even gonna lie, bro.
Some Easter colors on it or something, bro. That's
bro. I ain't even gonna lie. This would have been the dopest thing that Chris Eubanks should have done, bro. The dopest thing he should have did was have security or somebody pick up the eggshells and put it in a box in a clear container, and after he win. He hold that empty container, clear box where people can see the eggshells that hit Conor Ben in the head, and put it on eBay.
Piece it back together like Humpty Dumpty.
Bro, they don't even have to piece it together, bro. Just have a clear empty container and with the egg and say this is the egg that hit Conor Ben and I beat him. And he's just the guy that got egg with this egg and put it on eBay, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro.
They need to create a belt for, like a family. This is a family rivalry.
Yeah,
they should create a belt for this fight.
Exactly, bro. They should.
Some type of trophy they can take home for the family.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, bro, he gonna be the guy that got eggs, and I'm gonna come on here and talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it, and I hope Blue Tiger, Moon King, whoever, bro. I hope he come on here, bro. I promise you, he better come on here that night that they fight, bro.
Yeah, because I think I remember. I think that's the reason I asked you, because I remember that's probably the day that the last time we talked about it, and I wasn't sure. I think it was. I know he was saying that he was going because he was really thumping for Conor Ben heavy. I thought
he was.
I thought somebody else said that they was with Conor Ben too. I was trying to figure out who else that was saying that they was with Conor Ben.
Yeah, bro.
It probably was just him because he was going hard. He was going hard for that boy. So he probably sounded like two people going for it just from him.
Right, bro. He wanted me to bet so bad. I'm like, bro, I don't want to bet you, bro. I just want to watch the fight. Man. I just want to watch the fight. That's all I want to do, bro. Watch the fight in peace.
There's a lot of people that ain't even paying attention to that fight.
Exactly. So. Exactly, bro. But yeah, man, DT, bro.
A lot of people don't know nothing about it.
Right. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact, man. That's a fact, bro. But man, I'm gonna get up off of here tonight, DT, bro. You know, bro, you locked in, bro. Whenever you want to call in, whenever, bro, like, bro, we could be talking. You could just call in, bro. You locked in, bro, for life, bro. You locked in, bro.
Yeah,
and
sure,
bro, you got a good personality, and you go talk your smack. You go talk your talk, and bro, I appreciate that, bro, because that's what brings a great conversation, likable dialogue, bro. That's the point I be trying to tell people. We ain't gotta agree. We just have a great conversation, bro, and we cool. We good. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, man. It's all about perspectives, man.
Right.
Sometimes people. Sometimes you gotta get it from a different perspective.
Right.
Sometimes people seeing angles that you will never even see.
Right. That is true.
Man.
That is true. Hey, man, be on the lookout for the new video I got about to drop on the members channel, bro. I just finished up with. I know I've been talking about it for a long time, bro. But what happened was, I had the audio. And then, but when I edited, the audio from the ending was in the front ending was in the middle end. I had to figure out where did I go wrong, bro? So I must have did that editing one night on a long night or something, bro. So I finally got it all pieced together. It's 2 hours. I don't know if I want to put the full 2 hours out there. I think what I want to do is just post a little clip here, post a little clip there, or whatever. But it's gonna be for the members only first. And like I said, it's unedited, it's raw. So you might see us getting up and arguing or seeing us whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. That's what I want to see. I want to see the real.
Yeah, bro.
Like you said, the uncut raw.
Yeah, that's the uncut version, bro. Like you might see us. Yeah, but it's 2 hours, bro.
Yeah,
it's about a guy being in a.
What we need to figure out, man. We got to figure out a way that we can goddamn I know you said you were trying to find you a co-host or something. That's what we need to do, man. We got to figure out a way we can really get that dang on, push these shows. A lot of these relationship podcasts is blowing up, man. We need to get you in with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We need to be able to get you on the, you know what I'm saying, like you were saying with the current events or the trending topics.
The trending
topics. You got to be on the trending topics, have a trending topic show.
Yeah.
Have a couch conversation show.
Yeah.
And then have the boxing, just be his own little thing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
The thing is, bro,
man,
I feel
that take more bodies, man. I know you can't do it all yourself.
I'm telling you, bro, I'll be over here drained, bro. You don't even know. I'll tell you, DT, listen, check this out. Like, I'm telling you this much, bro. Like, I got my own, still got my family and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'll be at the studio.
Yeah.
I'll be at the studio, and it's like, bro, I feel bad. The days that I don't come on the channel live, I feel like crap. I feel like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? But it
I
just
gotta get me. I just got my some equipment, man. I'm gonna try to set up a PC, man. I don't know, to what extent I'll be able to help out, but I'm gonna try to see, man. I want to be able to help you out.
Shout out to my boy DT.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Shout out to my boy DT, bro. That's gonna be live and lit, bro. I promise you, bro. That's gonna be live and lit, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's gonna be live and lit,
for
bro.
sure, man.
Hey, bro, and I tell people you don't need much. You get you a little $100 laptop, a little camera, and a microphone. That's all you need, bro. You don't need much, bro. I promise you. It's real chump change, bro.
Yeah.
$100 setup. That's it. That's what I tell people. Just start off with that, bro. You ain't gotta have all this I got. These lights and stuff, bro. Yeah, but I appreciate you, DT. I know you out there grinding right now.
See what I can do.
Yeah.
I'm on my way to the house right now. I just got
for real?
Work, so
damn! I thought you was at the. You know what I might do, man? I might upload. See, I gotta figure out how much I want to upload right now, bro. But you seem like you gonna be up a little late, man. So I might.
It's best to try to stretch it out. You don't want to put it all out at one time. You stretch it out.
Yeah, it's for the members only though, so I don't care. Y'all can have it all. You know what I'm saying? But then the people go get. The people go get the chopped up version. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing.
It's Friday, man. So I'm up tonight, man. I'm gonna try to get me a quick little workout when I get home.
Yeah.
And then probably sip on a little bit of whiskey or something like that.
Okay, well check this out, DT. What I'm gonna do is when I get off, I'm gonna upload it, and then if you watch it by tonight. Or tomorrow, I'll give you like 2 days to watch it, and then I'm gonna take it out down from the members, and then I'm gonna chop it up and then put it on there for the members. So I'll try to get it uploaded up here for you tonight.
You ain't never load up that what was that? Remember that day after the fight we had them did the after hours vibe?
Oh,
you never load that up, ain't it?
Bro, I had to take that down, bro. I was out of there, bro.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Bro, I woke up the next day.
We was wide open that day, bro.
Bro, we was, bro. I had to take that down, bro. I seen it, bro. I fell out the chair. I was like, I ain't drunk. I fell out the chair, and then when I seen you, and then when I seen you, bro, and then when I seen you post when I seen you post that this guy just said he wasn't drunk. I said, oh, bro, I have to take that down, bro. I was wilding, bro. And then I don't know how much was seen of because I got my crib, then I got my studio. I was like, I gotta take this shit down, bro. This shit crazy. Bro.
Oh yeah, because the camera fell.
Yeah, bro. The
camera, bro.
Wilding,
bro.
Yeah, man. It was one of them nights, bro. But you know what?
I was like, wait.
Bro, but you know what though, man? Like, I don't know if you got a Twitch or something. Like, I'm finna start doing some of that stuff like on Twitch, or like start doing it for like the members only. I'm gonna get my Casanet, man. I'm gonna get my Casanet on vibe on, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm finna just dab into different things, bro. Like, I got to, bro, because like I'm getting the views.
I don't know nothing about Twitch, to be honest with you.
Yeah, bro. Like, I'm getting the views, bro. So I gotta expand, bro. Like beyond boxing, because when I talk about
they be showing ads, so I don't know. They should be giving you some type of revenue, bro. Yeah, they be showing ads like during the live. Like, we be like during the live. I'd be like, that they doing a commercial break. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, bro. So like, if it's ever too many, If it's ever too many, let me know. Just comment, bro. There's too many. Let me know.
Yeah.
Let me know, because I can
Hey,
control that.
I don't think it was that bad. I think it was just like, it'd probably be like 2 in a 2-hour show.
Oh, okay. That's
You know
not
what I'm
bad.
saying?
That's
So
not
it's
bad.
like,
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's not bad. But I try
Yeah,
to
it
do
ain't
like
bad.
2 hours and then cut it. That way, I like the AI system make the reels for me, and I don't have to go out there and do them manually because it takes a little bit more time. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I do that. But
Right.
But I'm gonna start trying to expand it longer, bro. It's just boxing gets so dull. So when I talk about football or basketball, the conversation just flows and it goes. Everybody knows about it. You see what I'm saying? And the numbers go up. So that's why I incorporated football, talking about basketball, because the numbers go up tremendously, bro. I'm talking about, I posted a video the other day, bro. I'm talking about in like 5 minutes, I had like 900 views. I'm like, damn. So
Especially if you say the right name, you say LeBron James.
That's
or
it.
Something. You say the right name.
That's it. That's it, bro.
Everybody on it.
Everybody on it, bro. So yeah, that's why I'm trying.
Aaron Rodgers,
Everybody. Hey, bro.
Bro,
look, but you know what, bro? You made a comment the other day, bro. You said, "Don't talk about the Cowboys." They go, "We ain't gonna never get off this subject." Bro, what I've noticed is if you talk about the Cowboys, your numbers go up. So because the system,
Cowboys and the Lakers,
the Cowboys, the Lakers, bro, your numbers go up, bro. When I post a video about the Cowboys, bro, shit go through the roof. So that's why I tend to go back and forth with the Cowboy fans, bro.
Yeah, but it's that love-hate vibe, right? Because the people that love the team, they gonna watch because they want to hear. They just want to hear you say something nice about their team.
Right.
And the people that hate the team, like, look,
exactly.
Still talking about these. It's like, okay, you gonna win. It's just that, like I said, that's the Mayweather effect.
Right.
That's why
exactly.
we need to get sleep. Right. I'm gonna say. I want to have a serious Shakur Stevenson Tank conversation. I want to wait till your boy Sleep grind on. I'm going to save all the good stuff. I'm going to say the good stuff for when he on with us.
Hey, do that,
I got
bro.
some stuff that'll drive him crazy.
Hey, I want you, bro. I told you, bro. You know you got the number, bro. You locked in, bro. So whenever, bro, you want to call in or pop up on the screen, bro. Whenever, bro, you can do that.
Happens, man, if we on and y'all start talking, I know y'all usually end up on the Shakur Tank conversation eventually anyway.
Exactly.
So one of them days, man, I'm gonna get on and I'm gonna really give you a breakdown of why and what Shakur is gonna do to that guy.
Exactly, bro. You know what? That is, bro. You know what? That's a great. You know what? You just gave me an idea. I might just have like sometime. It's just really hard. Like I used to do shows on Saturdays, like in the daytime. Like I come on like around noon, 1, and like it was just like it wasn't people tuning in because people was with their families. So I stopped doing it, and that's when I was trying to do like 6 days a week. But I'm gonna try to give it a try again, man. And I'm gonna try to give it a try again. But what I want to do is I do want to have that debate.
Man, Saturday be chaos.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Saturday be chaos. But right now, with football season not being in play, I think Sundays might have a little bit of play. Just for right now.
Okay.
I don't know. Once football season come back in, Sundays is locked up.
Yeah.
But you might have a little play on Sunday. But like you said, Saturday, Saturday everybody trying to catch up, get stuff done.
Yeah.
So Saturdays is definitely rough. It'll be a good day to film,
right?
But not necessarily for like a live. It'll be like something you film and then you drop it, after you edited and type stuff.
Yeah. You know what? That's usually what I do, bro. You know what, bro? That's usually what I do
anyway, right?
Bro, you know what?
Especially for a show like what you're talking about. If you're trying to do like a specialized show specifically on one topic, where you bring a couple people in with like competing or opposing views, and just have everybody going at it, for like a 45-minute, hour-long show. Yeah, that'd be crazy. But yeah, that's something you can just film and put out there. They ain't got to be live.
Yeah, man. But that's typically what I do, bro. On like them particular days, bro. I normally on Saturdays, bro. Listen, you ought to hear me, bro. My family, they be like, Get out the office. Get out. It's time to get out. It's time to get out. Hey, you know, and then my little girl be like, oh my gosh, daddy, really?
They need you. They need you too, man.
Yeah, so that's what I be
They
saying.
need you too, bro.
Hey man,
can
I actually had a guy come on, bro. He says, he says, my bad, bro. I just left the gym Fridays. Can we do tomorrow or another time, better time? Let me know. All right, cool. I got a guy, bro, that I'm about to bring on. I
remember you. That was what you were saying with the cousin, Charlo's and cousins.
Yeah, man. So I'm gonna actually reach back out to him. I'm gonna set it up, and then we go get him on, and I want to make sure, bro, you'll be available too, so you can ask him some questions and stuff too, man. So you can just tell me like
what's his name? You remember his name?
I got his name, but he's still in the amateurs, and I couldn't really find too much data on him. But when you go to his I'll send you his Instagram page. I'll forward you his Instagram page.
Let's do that.
Yeah, and then that way
you can do that,
Yeah, that way you
get a little research in. I don't want to just be out there, you know what I'm saying, just talking crazy.
Yeah, but the thing is, I couldn't find too much data, but I couldn't find too much data, but I was gonna get him on and still get his side of the story and get his side and stuff like that. But yeah, he be in the Mayweather gym and stuff.
I know it don't sound like it, bro. I know it don't sound like it. I used to be a Jamal. I'm gonna be honest. I used to be a Jamal Charlo fan. I wasn't necessarily a Jamel. I was never really a Jamel fan. I used to be a Jamal Charlo fan. You know what I'm saying? But then I started seeing he started picking up like some of the habits that I didn't like about his brother. You know what I'm saying? I feel like his brother's just not hungry enough, man. I feel like he don't. You know what I'm saying? He
was going through something too. He was going through a tough time.
I don't follow people's personal lives, so I'm not really aware of exactly what they were, what's what, woo-de-woo. I try to stay out of people's personal lives, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to like, if you're an actor, bro, only thing I care about is the movies that you in. If you're a basketball player, only thing I really care about is your playing style, what you do in basketball. I stay out of people's personal lives, bro. So I really don't know, you know what I'm saying? But I be hearing a lot of people say like he was dealing with some stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know, but at the same time, I'm a hustler, so I kind of feel like that, that stuff don't stop the money.
Right.
We got to get that money. We got to get that money, man. I feel that. But at the same time, I can't let this, whatever is going on, you know what I'm saying, stop me from doing what I'm supposed to be doing or what I need to be doing. You know what I'm saying? To make sure I'm securing my future, securing my family's futures. I got to stay focused, bro.
Hey, bro, I want you to tap in. My bad, bro. I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm going to send you one more person. He came on the channel with Nemo before, bro. I'm gonna send you his social too.
The Devon, right?
Yeah, bro. He a beast, bro. Did you see the video?
I got cuz.
Bro,
I got cuz already. Yeah.
Bro, did you see the video?
A lot of his stuff.
Bro, you see the video he posted? Bro is the future, bro. I'm saying, bro is the future.
Like I said, I be liking a lot of his posts, so I would assume that I saw the video.
Yeah, bro.
I pretty much check in on him periodically.
So, yeah, bro is the future, man.
I wanted to catch this other dude, the other dude that you had on the show.
Nemo?
Who got the fight coming up in April 25th?
Oh, Muscle. My boy Muscle.
Somebody else.
Muscle.
Your boy Muscle.
Muscle.
Yeah, he got a fight coming up in April 25th in North Carolina.
Yeah. He got a fight coming up April 25th.
I'm not really that far away from where he's gonna be fighting at.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope,
I think
bro.
that shit is on like a Friday. It's like a Friday or something like that, though.
Let me look it up. Let me look it up real quick.
It'll be tough to.
Let me look it up for you.
Get out there.
Oh yeah, that will be a Friday because April the 26th is when Boots now fight. Bro, but you might be off though.
I want to get out there. I want to be able to support it, but
yeah, man, you might be off, bro. Let me see. I mean, I said you might be off like I know your schedule.
I mean,
Yeah, that's April the 25th. Yeah, so he fight April the
Yeah.
25th, man. Yo, man, Muscle, my boy Muscle Evans fight April the 25th,
Yeah.
man. Make sure y'all tap into that, man.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That boy, I like how he talks, man. He looks like he, you know what I'm saying? He got his head on screwed on right, man. I like his mentality, you know,
Right,
as a
right.
boxer.
Yeah, nah, bro. He's
So
actually
I definitely, you know, that's another guy, man. I like to support guys that, you know, that's handling their business, bro. That's what I'm all about, man.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we don't get what we trying to get to making excuses, right? We got to get out there. We got to handle business.
Right.
And that's what I was talking about. That's what happened with the Charlo brothers. That kind of threw me off. I didn't feel like guys was handling their business properly.
I think the money
You know
get
what
with
I'm
them,
saying?
bro. The money, and then I think it's the money.
No
and the
doubt,
fame.
no, it ain't no thing. You ain't gotta think. You ain't gotta think about it, bro. That's exactly what it was, bro. The boys got a little bit of change, and it was like they was good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
No doubt. They definitely got the bread and got the money, got them, bro. But DT, man,
You
I
know what I'm
appreciate
saying?
you, my brother,
Yeah.
man. I'm gonna slide up off of her, man, and go attend to the fam. And man, bro, I hope you have a good night. I'm gonna actually try to get that video uploaded tonight, man. So I'm gonna leave it up there for 2 days, bro. Then I'm gonna take it down. But I'm gonna put it in the members. Only reason why I'm gonna take it down. Is because I wanna put it up there in like different segments, you know what I'm saying, for the members. But I'm gonna put it up there for you, my guy, for like for the next 2 days, and you can view it.
Right,
like I said, the thing is, I want to go back and rewatch it just to make sure like all the audio is not messed up. But you can let me know if any of the audio is messed up, and then I'll just go from there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man.
For sure.
But I appreciate you, my guy, for tapping in, man. You know, you locked in whenever, bro. You can hit me up, bro, whenever, man. So, whenever, bro. I just sent you my boy. My boy who he's talking about. I just DM'd it to you, so you can check out that DM, man.
All day. Well, though, ain't nobody in the chat, man. Don't nobody be wanting to say nothing in the chat when I'm on the line.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying, bro. Bro. That's why I decided to.
The chat, I be thinking like, man, I know I be saying some crazy ass shit, but I'm supposed to be setting the chat off.
Yo, you know what's so crazy? I came on late because I'm like, everybody always join late. So I said, I'm gonna do a late show tonight. And I did a late show, and everybody it's just that I think it's just that whole Friday night weekend vibe thing, Friday, Saturday, you know what I'm saying? So I just think that's what it is, bro. So I'm trying to find the perfect time. So I might just go back to coming on at like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Back around that time.
Bro, it ain't really, you know what I mean? I don't think it's a such thing as a perfect time. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, you studied this shit, so you understand. We talking psychology right now,
right?
So we're gonna talk about just human nature.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Humans, especially men. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep in mind a lot of your stuff is geared towards men,
right?
So you just want to keep in mind when it comes to men are creatures of habit, right?
Yeah.
So if you create a situation where it's a habit for these guys to know, okay, you know, X amount of days, these days out the week, you know what I'm saying? I got to be tuned in to LD, likable dialogue. You know what I'm saying? They'll build that habit, and they'll just always make sure that, you know what I'm saying, they have that day, or they're looking for it on that day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just, you know, it's just really just consistency. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They don't necessarily have to be able to predict the time that you're going to come on, but if they can predict the day that you're going to come on, that might make it a little easier for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And the thing is, bro, I like when I was coming on 7 days a week, it was cool, right?
Yeah.
But it was hard because I couldn't get
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
But I couldn't get that, but I could never produce the shorts. So it was driving me crazy. Because I didn't have a break. It was driving me crazy. Mm-hmm. So the thing, so what I was doing, so what I do now, it's like, all right, cool. I gotta come on at least. So my thing is, if there's a big fight, they're gonna have the press conference on a Thursday. They're gonna have the final press conference on a Thursday, the weigh in on a Friday. So I say Thursday, Fridays, let's be here, right? And then we're gonna have a recap on Monday. Well, I need Tuesday, but if I come on Thursday, then it's gonna be hard for me to produce any shorts and then come on Friday and then produce. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I'm playing a backup. So I got to figure out, should I come on Mondays and not come on Tuesday, Wednesdays, and just do Thursday, Fridays, or you see what I'm saying? Like,
and then the fight is on Saturday, so
just and now I'm locked up for 3 days in a row, and now my family like,
Right.
you see what I'm saying? But people don't
Right.
realize that's what this is what drives me crazy, bro. I tell people like, bro, become a member. You gonna spend $5 somewhere else, bro. You could get your $5 plan. You could be whatever, bro. They don't realize the time that I'm really putting into this to be your entertainment.
No.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? For you to join in on a conversation and have a debate. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Not even just entertainment as much as, you know what I'm saying, conversation, you know.
Right. I'm helping you get what you thinking in your mind off your chest, because I was once that person. Like when Earl Spence and when Earl Spence and Crawford fight was going on, this, you got to remember how big that fight was. And you watching everybody podcast, everybody show. This was during the pandemic. Even during the pandemic, you watching everybody's stuff and you like, man, that's not even what happened. I'm giving people a voice to say what they feel. You see what I'm saying? So I said, like, bro, what's $5 to you? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what I tell people.
Man. I mean, it definitely, you know, for a guy like me, you know, just for whoever, you know, anybody that's out there still listening, you know, definitely, you know, for a guy like me, you know, like I left everything in Miami. You know what I mean? I moved from Miami. All my peoples is in Miami. You know, all my friends, everybody that I know is in Miami. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I done moved up here to South Carolina, and you know what I mean? Like shit, we used to every weekend, you know, that was the vibe. We go, you know, McCuz had a little setup with a big screen TV.
Right.
Every fight, we was at his crib, you know, watching all the big fights.
Right.
You know, pay-per-views, everything.
Right.
And you know that was kind of our ritual to have, you know, a group of guys just sitting there, cousins and homies, you know, sitting there, you know, eating, drinking, watching fights, you know, having a good time.
Right.
So to be able to have that camaraderie, you know what I mean, that you know, that's pretty significant. So I had them, you know, I lost all of that when I moved.
Right.
So, you know, those nights, so for example, those nights when you come on the live, during the live fight, you know what I'm saying, and I'm able to sit there and I can score the fight out, and it'd be like I'm sharing my score with people instead of me just scoring it out myself.
By yourself, right. Right.
Yeah, you know, so you know that little bit of camaraderie, man, is definitely worth the $5.99. I think the one I got is $8.99. I don't even know.
Yeah, bro. And
I don't even know, but
right, bro. And the thing is, bro, and out of that, bro, YouTube go take a percentage. So I'm really getting like, you know, something like $4 or $5 of it. So it's like even if you got an $8.99, let's say you got the $8.99 plan. Right, you see what I'm saying? But that's why I say, man, I appreciate you though, bro, because you know what I'm saying, you recognize what the channel is doing and where it could potentially go, and you're helping out the channel by doing that, bro. So that's why I tell people, man, like, you know, shit, support those who support you, man. And that's why I say, bro, you locked in, bro. You call in whenever, bro. And whenever you ready to pop on the screen, let me know, bro. Pop on the screen, pop your ish, bro.
Shoot, man, I might pop in town one day, man. You never know.
Hey,
I'll
pop
be all
up.
over the place.
Pop up. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be all over the place, man. Like, what it do?
Hey, bro, we're going to have a whole podcast that day, bro. I ain't going to lie to you, bro. We're going to have a whole podcast, man. A whole podcast. Like, we're going to talk boxing, but we're going to talk others. Like, I'm going to bring some. It's going to be a whole shebanger. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
And while we like, you know, we can try to figure out some stuff, man, turn it into a whole vibe.
Yeah.
You know, maybe we can find some fights, you know, buy some tickets, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, travel a little bit, you know, go see some shows, man, you know, put that on live. That might, you know what I'm saying, be able to give people something else to lean on. So it's like, okay, You know what I'm saying? Like we all on a journey together type vibe.
Right. That's why I sent you those mics,
man.
bro. So you can, so them people that's gonna be out there, boy. That's why I'm about to send you those mics, man. And you can keep those mics, bro. You can use it for whatever, bro. But you can keep those mics and
Yeah, that's gonna come in handy. We gonna use that.
Yeah, for sure. You know what, bro? I'm gonna look at them Atlantic tickets myself, bro, when I get offline and see how much they are too, though. I'm gonna see if they ain't shot up or whatnot, bro. So I might join.
I'm gonna have to go to Vegas next, man.
I'm down to go to
looking at Vegas. I'm looking at Vegas next, man.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, you know, we might have to be able to plan some trips. You know, they be having fights all over the place. So
right. For sure.
We down.
For sure. All right, DT, my brother. I appreciate you for tapping in with the channel, my boy, man. Have a good night. I'm gonna try to get that video uploaded here in shortly, man. And you can check it out, man. Tell me what you think. Like I said, it's just gonna be raw, uncut, it's unedited, so it's like it ain't pretty. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not how it's gonna premiere. Like when it premiere, you're gonna see the effects, all the different effects, the switching of the screen, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Right now, what you're gonna see is just the show. It's unfiltered. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, shit. I'm here for it, man. That's all day.
Alrighty, man. Tell me what you think, bro. You know, like I said, it's a guy in a polygamous relationship, got 2 women. And yeah, man, I'm gonna get that up there, man.
I've been waiting on that. I've been waiting on that one for a minute. I know you were talking about it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to, after we sit down and watch it. I don't know what the next step is. I don't know if you're doing like a reaction show to it, or
you know what? That's what I was thinking about doing.
I got an opinion about everything. That's one thing about me, but I got an opinion on everything.
Yo, you know what, bro? You actually gave me an idea, bro. So like, I am gonna do a reaction to the video. And
what does other men think about it? What do women think about it?
Right.
What do married men think about it? What do single men think about it? What married women think about it? What single women think about it? You know,
right.
Everybody's perspective, man.
Right. And so what I'm gonna do is so
you
once
go viral with that might be where
hey look, bro, check this out. So what I'm gonna do is once I get it all officially edited, right, and I premiere it to the YouTubers for the non-members. Once I premiere it to the non-members, I'm gonna have another podcast, and I'm gonna try to see. They might be mad at me because, like I said, this poster came out last year. But what I was thinking of, but listen, I didn't want them to I didn't want to mess up their Christmas and their Thanksgiving. So I said I'm gonna wait. So I was trying to be respectful. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you want to make sure, you know, it's a touchy subject, so it's a good idea to take your time, edit everything, make sure you're not presented in a way to where people get offended. You know, people you know, be on.
But I'm gonna break the reels down. But the way I break the reels down now, when I break the reels down, it's gonna sound real crazy because it's gonna get people to go watch.
Can't I ain't gonna do this one. You gonna do that one yourself.
Yeah. But check this one out.
Like, nah, we ain't doing AI for this one.
Yeah. No, you know what? AI's gonna do it, and then I'm gonna make like 5 or 6 of them on my own. You know what I'm saying? So AI gonna do it, but then I'm gonna make like 5 or 6 of them on my own.
That's right. Yeah, you can go viral, but you can go viral with this. You know, with the right sound bite. Right.
But what I'm gonna do is, so like once I get it ready to premiere for the regular YouTubers, for the regular people on YouTube, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to bring him back and then have women interview him instead of me. But it's a different, see, I'm saying it's a polygamy relationship, but he breaks it down and tells people what kind of polygamy relationship it is. See, we think about polygamy, but he said I don't want to tell you too much. He breaks it down as far as what type of polygamy relationship it is. He says it's an African polygamy, which is a different from a normal polygamy. And in the beginning, you can tell he gets defensive. Right, he gets defensive in the beginning, but towards the end, once, because he's like, if they don't know that, then I don't want to talk about that. They don't know that. I'm like, bro, people don't know you. You have to tell the story. So that is the thing that So, bro, I'm actually finna get up off of her. I'm gonna get it uploaded, and you let me know what you think about it, man, and let me know if anything messed up, bro. Like if the audio was off or something, you let me know, bro. Like you my go-to guy, because I actually was going to inbox you and tell you this, but since I got you on the line, you my go-to guy, so I'm gonna go off of your opinion. But Don't worry about how it looks, because I'm gonna make it look pretty. It's just, this is raw. You feel me? It's just a camera and the people.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So this is no special effects.
Gotcha.
So yeah, man, I'm gonna get that uploaded up here for you, man, in just a second, because it just got done exporting, bro. But I appreciate you, DT, man. You know, you my guy for life, bro.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Shout out to my boy Shout out to my boy HG. I know he deleted all his social media. Man, come back to the channel, HG. We miss you, bro. We miss you, HG. God damn. I be wanting to check up on him, but I don't want to interrupt his
That's why I ain't even on social media. I ain't got to worry about deleting them.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so I want to.
Be all type of craziness going on.
Yeah, man. I want to reach out to him, make sure he good. But I'll probably reach out to him tomorrow. Just say, hey, man, what's up? Hope all is well with you, bro. Just checking in with you.
Yeah.
I know you deleted the social media, so no, we still rock with you, HG.
Sometimes, man. Sometimes we got to disconnect, man.
Yeah.
That's kind of the problem with you know,
society.
That's
right
a whole,
now.
man. That's a whole nother podcast.
That's a whole nother right. Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
No, facts, man. I appreciate you, DT, man. I'm gonna get up off of here, bro, and then I'm gonna get that video uploaded. So while you drinking your whiskey, bro, you can tune into some good stuff, man.
All right, appreciate it.
All right, brother.
Yeah, man, easy.
All right. Hey, man, that's my boy DT right there on the line, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all become a member, man. You know, come a member. I'm finna upload this members only video. And like I said, it's about a guy in a polygamous relationship. And he breaks it down as far as what kind of polygamy relationship he's in. So make sure y'all check out. It's going to be on the members only first. Make sure y'all guys check it out. And let me know what y'all think. Comment on it. Let me know what y'all think, man. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'm your host, LD the Kid, and you tune in into Likeable Dialogue. Hey, guys, that part of the segment was called Subscriber Questions, and I hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to press the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed, and don't forget to press the like button so everybody can participate in that, right? Press the like button, please. That helps the channel grow, okay? And listen, don't forget to press that subscribe button. Great show. Thank you, guys. It's your boy LD the Kid, and you tuning into Likeable Dialogue. Get to press that subscribe button and stay tuned for more on Likeable Dialogue. Likeable Dialogue. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a good night. Subscribe, comment, and always hit the notification bell. We out of here, peeps. Appreciate y'all. Subscribe, comment, notification bell.